What's up folks, and welcome back to the garage, or actually we are outside the garage, and as you can see we had a small disaster. There was a huge risk for a real big disaster, but luckily we managed to put the fire down. As you can see, this is my Saab 99 EMS historic rally car, and I tried to drive it out from the garage, and first it exploded, the engine, something happened, maybe the fuel line, but it got on fire and the car was inside. But in this video, first I will tell you what happened, then we will check that how was the damage, and I have also a few points that I would like to tell you about when you have a own garage and you have some kind of hobby of engines, or if you have this kind of risk. I have now few good ideas for you. We had fire extinguishers, we had a fire hose or water hose. We were able to put the fire down before the fire department, but later on I will show you the damage. There's quite a lot of it, but like I said, I was inside, and if you have watched my earlier videos, you know that I usually have three cars here, first, second here in the middle, and the third on the right side. And usually when I move the car here, I use these trolleys, and now my idea was to wiggle the Saab out from the garage. It started well, I reversed a little bit, but when I came forward there was explosion inside the engine bay. I don't exactly know yet what happened, maybe fuel line. But after the explosion, there was two persons. Me, I was driving the car, and my friend was standing. Actually, she is standing behind the camera at the moment. She was standing there. Luckily, the explosion was on this side of the engine bay. The flames came out, and in some point, the flames were almost there, up there. This garage is 4 meters high, little bit over 4 meters, and you can see there's a damage in the paint. So the heat was, there was a lot of heat, and the smoke, in the worst time, the smoke was from here up there, and it was dark. When I was spraying the water, I was laying on the floor, so I didn't want to die here on this floor in the smoke. But what happened after the explosion? I picked the first fire extinguisher. These are 6 kilos, and they are now empty. This went first. It didn't help, and at that point I asked my friend to call 112 is here in Finland, for the fire department, and I'm living a little bit far away from the city, so it took 24 minutes the fire department to get here. And after the second fire extinguisher, this is also 6 kilos, my friend told in the phone, she was talking to the people in fire department. She told that we don't have the control of the fire at the moment after 2 extinguishers. Then I picked my garden hose. Luckily I had it there almost ready. Well, not there was some hiccups. I will tell you a little bit more, but with that hose or without that, I think the whole garage would be gone now. So thanks to my gardening hose, we managed to put the fire down. It took a while, but when the fire department arrived, they have this camera that they can measure the temperature. They said that it was only 40 degrees the temperature in the engine bay, so we managed to put the fire down and we managed to cool down the engine bay also. So I just pushed the car out from the garage with the firefighters. But I will show you the damage little bit later. Like I told you, we have had a small hiccup with the gardening hose. I will show you. I have this, actually I don't know the term in English, connection maybe, connector. This is in the wall of my house, and there's I can open the water, the tap, and I was the one who put the hose here, but it was leaking. Thanks the sun. The sun has destroyed this connector, and it was leaking a lot. So my friend held the hose in this while I was spraying the water here in the garage in the middle of the thick snow. Not snow, smoke. So I can tell you the situation was a little bit hectic in that point, but I managed to spray down the flames, and after that we changed the turns. She came here using the hose, and I had a spare one, so I managed to change this, and after that the hose was working, and she was here inside cooling down the engine bay, and I went to the junction for the fire department, and I managed to lead them here. So thank you for for our, how to say, fast action. We managed to save the garage, because if we couldn't put the fire down, I think after 24 minutes there wouldn't be anything to do for the fire department. It was very serious, the situation. Yep. And I did some notes with my friend, because I would like to tell these as learning experiment, learning by doing. Okay, calling first 112, 911. It's very important. If you every minute counts, especially if you are living a little bit far away. Well, the first thing, if it's your race car that is on fire, turn off the main switch. That helps a lot. And then the fire extinguisher, there's like three things: where they are located, what size they are, and how many do you have. I bought 2 new ones. These are also 6 kilos, but I think in the future I will have at least 3 6 kilos here, and maybe 2 6 kilos on my another garage. The guy in the fire department, he told me that I should have a 20 kilo fire extinguisher, but when we were buying these are actually quite heavy also. So the bigger ones, 12 kilos, they weigh about 17 kilograms, and they are not so handy to operate. So that's why I have new 6 kilos also, and I have a lot of other things, filters, breathers, and I have new vacuum, because you can see here is the this dust. This dust is from the fire extinguisher, and it's not healthy. That's why we have these, and we have actually these overalls also, and we have to vacuum this everything off. and after that we will use like moisture, wet towels. We have to wipe everything because you can see there's a lot of dust. I don't know if the dust is the right term, but if you can come here, these Hans Garage signs were here, so you can see there's a lot of that stuff also there, and even here you can see on the table. So we have a lot of things to clean up. We will have some friends also, they are coming here to help us. And well, few other things. I didn't have my phone in my pocket, which would be nice. Luckily my friend has her phone on her pocket. And all the fire extinguishers or the safety equipments like the hoses, they should be in the same place just in case. And well, it might sound a little bit funny, but I think we will have some safety training sessions in the future, because it's important. Everybody who is working here knows where the extinguishers are, where the hose is, and so on. So it's very important thing. And one thing is also where the keys are. Luckily I drove all other cars out from the garage before, but my style is to keep all the keys of the cars on the roof, because sometimes when I connect the ground terminal to the battery, some of my cars the central locking went on, so then I can't get in the car if the key is in ignition switch. So that's why I will keep them on the roof. Then it's possible to drive the car out from the garage as fast as possible. So the keys. And I already told you about the importance of the training, safety trainings. I will have in the future I have safety trainings here in Hans Garage. Now I will show you some of the damage. So the explosion happened here. The fuel filter is here. The main fuel line is intact, and also it goes here to the, I don't know the term, but this is the distributor that distributes the pressure to the valves. All the lines are gone and intake manifold is cracked. All the lines are gone, and return line is also, the fuel return line is also intact. So it might be a little bit difficult to find out the reason, but if you can see, there's the fan. The wings of the fan are gone. This is EMS, so there's a double lights. This side is saved, but as you can see on the left side, these lights are gone. They are quite expensive and a little bit difficult to find. We might have some spare ones. And brake booster, main cylinder is gone. Inside the car there's no damage, only the dust. But as you can see, the firewall worked and we didn't have any big damages. And I can show you the hood. You can see where the most of the heat was on this side. So I think this is unable to, I'm not able to repair this, but we luckily have a spare body of one Saab 99 in the backyard, so I can use that. But I think we were lucky, because I think the damage is only in the engine bay. But we will have some more interesting videos coming from the Hans garage. But hey, thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and comments down below, that would be nice. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, now it's a perfect time to do that. Thanks for watching, see you soon.